How's it going, truth seekers, skeptics, and anyone else who may be listening? This is Designated X, a channel dedicated to bringing the very best of the unexplained. Back again with an odd, unexplained, and hair-raising account of the unnatural. Before I start though, if you could please hit that like and subscribe button and share this post on social media or with any like-minded individuals, it sure would help a lot and I'd definitely appreciate it. Thank you all. Alright, let's get going.
Are you familiar with the so-called X-Files?
I believe they have to do with unexplained phenomena.
When convention and science offer us no answers, might we not finally turn to the fantastic as a plausibility?
Logically, I would have to say no.
How's everyone doing today? I know I'm pretty damn chilly. Most of America got hit by a blizzard. Even here in Miami, it's pretty damn chilly outside. So I'm bundled up, getting some early morning work in. Anyways, this next encounter I enjoyed because I'm a Florida boy, and this one happens to be coming out of Lee County, and it's with the notorious Skunk Ape, and it happened recently, this Thanksgiving of 2020. The account goes as follows. Lee County, Florida. This has been ongoing for months, but this is what happened so far. The first night this all started was a few months ago. I was woken up one morning by something tapping on the window of my bedroom, sounding like a fingernail on the glass, lightly tapping, but enough to wake me. I woke up, made some coffee, and grabbed a glass of water, and went outside. I sat down, had a smoke, and heard some rather odd noises. Some weird clicking sound, not cicadas or grasshoppers. I'm used to those. Then, about 5 minutes later, a growling sound. Very deep, but short. This was around 3 a.m. The coffee was done about 20 minutes later, so I grabbed a cup and went back outside to my porch. I took my first sip, and I heard this blood-curdling scream about 150 feet behind my porch, maybe the next block over. I finished my coffee, and I'm walking inside. Just as I open my glass slider, something attacks my porch door. It beat the hell out of it for almost 5 minutes straight and scared the hell out of me. I rushed inside and waited about 20 minutes, looking out the kitchen window to see if anything was there. Being that my backyard is completely dark, I'm not sure what I expected, but I gave up waiting and went back outside. I sit down, and I hear what sounds like my neighbor's new aluminum fence getting the crap beat out of it. I'm looking on my side, and nothing. My guess is it went to the other side of his property to beat the hell out of the panels. It stopped quickly, and that was that. No more noises the rest of the morning. Fast forward 2 months, Thanksgiving 2020. I'm woken again at 3 a.m. Same nails on the window event. My dogs haven't barked either time, so I'm suspicious. I make my way outside, iPhone up in case there's something there, and nothing. Talking on the phone with my buddies about what happened before Thanksgiving, they don't have a clue. Mind you, we all grew up in these woods, well before the internet was invented. We naturally played in them. About 2 hours go by, and the sun is up enough that I can kind of make out this shape in the woods behind my house. It's about 5'5", and just standing in this position for a good 45 minutes. I managed to get a picture of it, but it's poor quality. The rest of the day and that night will live with me forever. Not 2 hours later, I heard this tree branch snap off, and something crashed to the ground. Something heavy. No mistaking that sound for a tree falling over. Turns out, a tree on the edge of my neighbor's property, about 25 feet up, a large branch too, about 5 inches in diameter, was just twisted off and snapped like a twig. Still hanging there. It doesn't even touch the ground, but it's about 12 feet long. I did have a look in the woods to see if I could find anything. There's a human trail that is used often, 2 to 3 small animal trails, and a really makeshift trail with broken trees littering the outline of the sides of the trail. Quite a bit of big stuff to climb over. I've seen and heard about odd teepee shapes and several grass beds throughout the woods. One was even recent. So, I get done exploring and went inside for a drink and to go out to my garage where I can work on stuff I've been doing. We recently moved to this house, so my stuff isn't quite unpacked yet. As I'm going through the boxes, I hear this loud ruckus coming from the small 25-acre plot across the street from me. Something big is moving the palmetto bushes, and there was a large dead tree knocked down before, but something cracked it open and was eating the grubs, I assume. The sound quickly went away. I heard whatever it was run north towards the canal, which is very close, maybe 90 feet from my driveway. Fast forward to 10 p.m. I'm still in my garage, but the door is closed this time. I accidentally banged on the door, and I hear something on the other side bang back. Thinking it's my kids, being the teenagers they are, I bang again. I then heard this really loud growl. I run out of my garage and through the house outside. The trash cans are open, and my Thanksgiving turkey carcass, which was in a box, had been taken, but the rancid smell stayed. I followed the smell to my backyard. I called a buddy who's seen stuff in the woods, and he tells me to be calm and move slow. I turn off my porch light, and I'm sitting out there smoking a cigarette when I hear my bushes on the corner of the house being brushed loudly. I turn around and heard something large trample the grass down the side of my yard. The neighbor's dog is going crazy, barking at it, so I'm not stupid enough to chase it into the street. Where's it going to go? I stayed on my porch and waited. Then, this big 6-foot-plus black thing runs from the other side of my house and runs behind my neighbor's house. His security lights kicked on, and it ducked behind their above-ground pool. It was crouched over, and I could see it. Reddish-brown, large eyes, twice the width of me, easily 400 to 500 pounds. It had no hair on its nose, and it's 10 feet from me. The lights turned off, and it ran back into the woods. I haven't seen it since. Then again, I haven't been outside at all. There could be more to come. I've been recommended to get trail cameras or a home camera with thermal, which I'm in the process of doing. TB. Wow, hell of a way to spend a Thanksgiving evening. I guess the turkey was good and he smelled it. You know, everyone wants to celebrate Thanksgiving. But I can imagine needing to go to the bathroom after an encounter like that. Being within 10 feet of a creature, 6+ feet, 500-600 pounds, my heart would be beating out of my chest. And I don't blame this guy. I wouldn't have gone outside at all after dark after something like this occurred, especially since he said he has no lights back there. But, as always, what do you make of this encounter? Let me know in the comments below. Have an account or personal encounter of anything odd and unexplained, whether it be ghostly visitors, a sinister stranger, cryptid or unknown entity encounters, demonic or angelic visitation, extraterrestrial contact, or anything else unexplained, feel free to contact me with your account by sending an email to designatedxshow@gmail.com. See you in the next one. Peace.